Okay, so I've come over to pixabay.com and I'm doing a search on cat silhouette, but I don't want background to it, so I'm going to go from images to vector graphics, because a lot of those have transparent background. And we're just going to scroll up here and see if we can find a good picture to use. This is a good picture right here. So I'm going to go into it. Just so you can see, this has a transparent background. I'm going to do the free download. And I'm just going to take the default there. And because I'm not logged in, I have to tell it I'm not a robot. And then I tap on download. And if I was logged in, I wouldn't have to do that CAPTCHA, but at least this way you can see how it looks whenever you're doing it without logging in. So now let's pop over to PROcreate. And here we are in PROcreate. This is a square canvas, 2048 by 2048. If we go over here to Canvas and go to Canvas Information, you can see that right here. It's 2048 by 2048 pixels. DPI is 300. And what we're going to do is go into the Actions menu. That's the wrench up here at the top. I'm going to go to Add. And I'm going to do Insert a File. And right now I'm in my Dropbox. I want to go to my downloads. So I'm just going to tap up here at the top left until I get to here. And then I'm going to tap on Downloads. That's right here. And we're going to go down and we're going to look for the cat that we just downloaded. As you can see, I have downloaded it before. I also tried this one, but it ended up being too wide on my paper. So we'll just take the one that we just now downloaded. And the transform tool is already selected. That's the arrow up at the top. I got to make sure that magnetics is not on for snapping. And then I do a fit to canvas. And that brings it all the way up to the top and the bottom. There's just a little bit of extra space there. So I'm going to do my transform tool. I'm going to drag it down until I know that it's off the edge. And then I'm going to do the same thing up the top. Drag it until it's just slightly off the edge. And that way we frame everything. Let's go ahead and do an automatic selection to get rid of the extra white line there. We'll tap on the layer and say clear. And as you can see, that just kind of sharpens it up a little bit. And now what we're going to do is we're going to make this our reference. I'm going to go up a layer. Let's go to, let's see, where's that at? It's not materials. Elements. We're going to use the smoke brush. I'm going to start off with a nice bright green. I'm just going to kind of drag that across here. Remember, we're on the layer above, and I'm varying my pressure and kind of wiggling it around a little bit. Then we're going to go up a layer, and let's go into the blues. I think I need some blues up here. Okay. We'll go into the purples, go up a layer. We'll put the purples on here. And basically, we're just trying to create stripes going across. And we'll go up a layer. Let's go into the oranges and see if we can fill in the rest of these areas. There we go. And then we'll just merge all these layers together. Now comes the fun part. I am going to go up a layer, and I have layer 3. I'm going to use my selection tool. That's the S ribbon up at the top. It's set for automatic. I'm going to tap off to the left. And then I'm going to tap on layer 3 and say fill layer. And this one, let's do a linear burn. See how it changes the colors down there? And then I'm going to go up a layer. I'm going to do the selection on this side. And just for fun, let's choose another color, light blue. And we'll do fill that layer. And let's see. Soft light, hard light, linear light, pen light. Difference looks pretty good. I think we'll do exclusion on this one. And there we go. And already you can see we have a really nice picture. However, the images just kind of flow right through our little kitty cat. And I want to make it look a little bit different. So I'm going to duplicate my layer 2. I'm going to use my transform tool, and we're going to angle it 45 degrees, make sure that it covers, that looks nice. And then I'm going to use my selection tool. I'm going to select the kitty cat. I'm going to do an invert, and then I'm going to clear this. We'll go down to the first layer 2. And we're going to select our kitty cat. We're going to clear that. And as you can see, we now have this interesting abstract picture here. You can have the layer 1 on for darker or off. You can change the blend mode. If you have this on, you can change the blend mode of layer 2. Have it maybe multiply, darken, color burn, whatever. Add seems to work nice. But it has this halo around it that I'm really not liking. That's a preference thing. I'm going to turn that off. And it's not quite so noticeable here. So there you are. You've got a nice picture that has the smoke brush. You've used blend modes. And you can choose any colors you want, play around with them, and come up with something very interesting. I hope this helps you out, and I hope you have a wonderful day.